In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add a link in Google Forms after submission. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. Alright, let's get started. First things first, you'll need to open Google Forms in your browser. If you're using a desktop, you can simply go to the Google Forms website. Once you're there, you'll want to sign in with your Google account. This will take you to your Forms homepage, where you can see all the forms you've created recently. Now, if you don't see the form you want to work on right away, no worries. Just use the search bar at the top to find it quickly, or switch over to the Recent tab to help it pop back up. Once you've spotted the form you want to edit, go ahead and click on it to open the editor. You'll find yourself in the heart of the user-friendly interface that Google Forms offers. Now, as we move forward, take a look at the top right corner of the page. You should see a button that says Send. This button is crucial because it's where you'll generate the link that your respondents will use to fill out your form. So go ahead and click on that Send button. A menu will pop up, and what you want to do next is choose the link icon from that menu. This action will generate a responder link for your form. Now, if you're like me and prefer cleaner links, you can make this URL shorter. There's an option for that right next to the link you see. Once you've done that, click on Copy to put that link on your clipboard. This is the link you'll share with your teammates or audience so they can access and fill out your form. Now that you have copied the link, think about how you're going to distribute it. Perhaps you'll send it via email, chat, or even share it in a document or on your website. No matter where you choose to share it, ensure that everyone is using the same link. Don't forget, Google Forms will automatically handle collecting each individual response for you. Now, let's talk about what happens after someone submits the form. Respondents will land on a standard confirmation screen, and this is a golden opportunity for you as the form creator. It's the perfect moment to direct them to the next steps, like a resource page, a downloadable file, or maybe a scheduling link. You want to make sure your respondents don't have to wait for a follow-up message to know what to do next. So, to ensure that they see the right URL in this vital moment, head back to the form editor. Here, you can add your link directly into the questions section so that it appears at the end of the form. One easy way to do this is to either edit the very last question of your form or add a brief closing prompt. In the description field, you can paste the URL that you just copied. Here's a little trick. Google Forms automatically makes full web addresses clickable, so ensure you include the complete link, starting with HTTP or HTTPS. It's also a good idea to label it clearly. For instance, you might say, after you submit, click this link to access your download. This gives a clear indication of what they should expect when they click. Alternatively, you could create a final section in your form titled Next Steps and place the link in that section's description. This strategy is effective because it's visible right before the Submit button. Respondents will know exactly where to click as soon as they finish filling out the form. Before you go ahead and share your form with the world, it's a good practice to use the Preview button. This feature allows you to experience the form from a respondent's point of view. Fill in some sample answers, submit the form, and double-check that your link is not only easy to find, but also opens correctly. Remember, small tweaks can make a significant difference. Having bold, concise wording in the description and a short, readable URL are essential for reducing confusion and ensuring a smooth respondent experience after submission. So take your time to make those adjustments. That's it for today's tutorial on adding a link after submission in Google Forms. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips. Thanks for watching and happy form making.